Alright, before I begin the video, I want to say that the viewer discretion is advised. If you're under the ages of 16, please do not click on this video. Click off, go watch whatever video that you can. We're going to be conducting a vault experiment here. Some viewers may find this uncomfortable or disturbing, but I assure you all the dwellers in this are fictional people. They do not exist in real life, and in fact, they are just pieces of code. So what we're going to be doing is, yeah, we're running a vault experiment here. Anyways, thank you for watching through this disclaimer, and I will see you in the video. Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to Fallout Shelter. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. This is just an interim thing. I am working on my other vault in the background here. For context, the reason I didn't post yesterday was because I had an incident in the vault pertaining to inbreeding. Specifically, two of my top dwellers had a love child. They're familially related, and so I wasn't comfortable keeping it in the vault, so I had it expelled, and yeah, I'm currently doing some vault reconstruction and stuff. I'm gonna be replacing some dwellers as time goes on in the vault with better ones that I get over time. I'm gonna be pumping out hardened T60 pistols and whatnot on that vault. That vault's over. I made my control vault, Vault 0, in March of 2022, and if I'm gonna be perfectly honest, it has been going well since then. There have been some ups and downs. Obviously, with any vault, you're gonna have ups and downs, moments. I've had some pretty close calls. We have a lot of blueprints, a lot of dwellers. I'm gonna be rotating out old dwellers. I'm gonna be evicting older dwellers that even if I were to train them, they wouldn't have the endurance to do it for the next stages. I'm gonna be sadly sent and with a deep sadness, because I've been working with these dwellers for years. I'm gonna have to be evicting some of them, and well, I'm gonna be keeping, for context, ones that don't have connections to any of the major families, the Shaws, the Websters, a few other ones. I can't go into any specifics here because there are a lot of dwellers in this vault, almost 200 dwellers. I'm gonna be having to make some sacrifices, and it almost brings a tear to my face to know that I've worked with these dwellers for so long that I have an attachment to them. I know that may seem strange to some of you, but like, man, it's not easy, and I have to make the hard decision on who to let go and who to keep, and it's like, it's literally cherry picking, and it's not something I'm into, and I'd rather not have to do this, but like, I'm training a new generation, a new batch that are going to be superior in every way, but I have to make damn sure I'm choosing the right people, because if I screw up here and evict the wrong person at the wrong time, I'm going to be disappointed in myself. Anyways, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and go into let's go into Vault 662 here. I know I said I wasn't going to be posting today, but we're going to be doing it anyways because I just want to make some content, man. We are going to have to craft new sections of vault for these people. Of course, we're having a deathclaw attack. Why wouldn't we? It's not even going to let me check them. This isn't really a big deal. They'll die. I'm not talking about my dwellers. Yep. I have another Death's Kitchen scenario here going on, which is a good thing. Not letting them pass the first, that means that the more vulnerable, because here's the deal. The more vulnerable areas are lower down in the vaults. I'm gonna have issues later on where I'm gonna have to train a bunch of dwellers. Anyways. You're fine. I'm not gonna accept the other one. Hale, you're getting evicted. Yeah, I'm gonna be much more careful with who I actually accept into the vault and who I don't here. It's tough. I wasn't at all filtering who actually got into my vault. I was very open and accepting with my control vault. And it's starting to bite me in the ass. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're capable, even though they're low stats. That doesn't mean they're completely incapable. In fact, they do a very good job at what they are doing. It's just the fact that I need better dwellers in that vault. And yeah, so this here also isn't a control vault either. There is an overarching experiment going on here. It's not to do with inbreeding vault dwellers to see how fast we can crash the gene pool. That is another series that I'm going to be working on. Hopefully I don't get demonetized by it, but if we do, I'm likely not going to be uploading frequently. Because I have to make a disclaimer for that type of video content, and I'm also going to be redoing said disclaimer for it. As you can see, I'm lucky that went as well as it did. How many? We're at 48. Yeah, we're going to need to... No, I don't have the resources. Come on. We might actually lose dwellers here. This is a very bad situation. Very bad. Come on. Actually kill the damn thing. We're gonna have to hop over to the other vault, the incest vault. I'm sorry, I shouldn't call it that, but that's exactly what we're gonna be doing in that vault. Yeah, this is not a good situation that we have going on here. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna save, we're gonna main menu this, and we're gonna hop in the other vault. I have to deal with that separately, and I'm not gonna have you guys waiting around while I do my quickly go in, quickly get out thing. And yeah, we have Vault 424, that's fine. We're gonna go to Vault 63. We're gonna do it today. I'm sorry that I'm gonna put a disclaimer up right here, right now. The stuff we're gonna be doing in this vault, if you don't like the content in here, you better click away. This is where the experiments get kind of serious. To say the least. We are not the really well equipped in this vault at all. I wish I had the money right now to go and buy a bunch of lunch boxes so we would stand somewhat of a chance, but I don't have that kind of money laying around at the moment. And frankly, I just want to make content, video content right now, so I'm not. Okay. Emil Newton is a new dweller. He was born in the same vault situation. So we have Grandfather Paul. We're going to start this off. We're starting with the first generation of people. Where is... Yeah, there's the grandmother. Let's get those two in a private room together. I am gonna be... We need we don't have... Do we have enough for radio? No. So we're gonna have to make our vault dwellers this way. Like, every now and then we're probably gonna use the radio tower, but this is gonna be... The charisma isn't great. We're gonna be waiting around a while. Let's just see where this goes. Well, actually, succeed. Yeah, no, I'm not even gonna go into that. Yes, they make corny pickup lines with each other when they're doing this. Do I like any of them? Some of them are kind of creative, but the rest are kind of bad. And the lower the charisma, the worse they are and the slower it takes. Which is why if you have a vault dweller at 10 charisma, you have two of them at 10 charisma, and you have them in a room together, opposite genders, of course, they're gonna get it. They're gonna get it on much faster than they would if you had these low stat dwellers, which is why I had the accidental incest baby in Vault Zero, which I had to deal with yesterday, and is also why I kind of didn't upload yesterday, if that makes any sense. To put it in perspective, I was moving vault dwellers around. I didn't realize that one of the vault dwellers had a pet on them, so they were shoving out another vault dweller, and it just so happened that I had Matthew Webster, one of the primary questing dwellers that I have, a part of the quest team. I'm going to be putting up creating a secondary quest team pretty soon here, but they're going to be having to work part-time as well, so I'm going to have to write their names down somewhere, and believe it or not, yeah, this vault's going to go to shit really fast. I'm just going to say it. I don't think that this vault's going to run. This vault may last only a week or two, so we have a week or two's worth of content in this, and I am probably going to have to do a video of this, at least a short one. Because believe it or not, this is going to take a while. Let's see what quests we have available to us at the moment. Well, we have Bottle Cap Blues, but that's 3 hours. We don't... How much Nuka-Cola Quantum do we have? 18? That doesn't give us anything to work with. We have Play to Win Game Show Gauntlet. So these Game Show Gauntlet things, the more you go on and the more of them you do, the longer time it's going to take to actually get to those places. That's how these quests work. I've had... Even with... You're better off waiting. If the best thing you can hope for pet-wise is you get a pet that has maybe 2 times, 3 times, or even 4 times wasteland return speed. That way you're saving. That's gonna save your ass a lot of Nuka-Cola Quantum if you're trying to rush dwellers back to the base. I'm just gonna say this flat out. I have on my control vault, I have Coco. It was a limited time doggy that gives you 4 times wasteland return speed, and it was a one-time thing. It was a one-time quest, I believe, and now you can only get her randomly, at random, if you're lucky, through pet crates. But I had her guaranteed in that vault, and believe it or not, she is partially the reason why the vaults kept going, because I've been able to get my main team back. This is gonna be more like a talk show thing. Oh, they're dancing. Well, that's something. They're dancing at least right now. We'll see where this goes. I'm gonna be playing Fallout Shelter on my phone. If anything happens, I'm gonna hear it. I have the audio up on here, but I wish I could screen share my old vault, my vault. But the problem with that is I have a lot of people referenced in here, IRL and other references to pop culture and whatnot. I know that may seem fine, but a lot of the people in there would not be happy if I were to stream the vault. So, I hate to let you guys down here. I can show you screenshots and whatnot at the end of each video, but other than that, there's not much I can do. Oh. Well, that's lovely. Was not paying attention to that whatsoever. Oh, they did it. Yeah, they're going to the back. Okay, let's give them some privacy here. I've seen enough of these dwellers doing it that I kind of just, at this point give them privacy and let them do it. There's yeah. Let's just give them some privacy. To be honest, if I could record on mobile, I'd do the vault stuff on mobile, but I can't at the moment because it's iOS and not Android. So, yeah. It's unfortunate that that's the way it is, but that's how the cookie crumbles. Well, now we're gonna probably have her give birth next episode if we're gonna be doing this next episode. And, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and move him. What I'm guessing is we have him knock up a bunch of people in the vault, right? Then we're gonna. I know I shouldn't be saying it like that, but it's true. We're gonna have. She has 4 charisma, so she should go much faster. We're gonna have to create a factory here. Oh God, why did I say it like that, bruh? I should not be calling it a factory. Oh, that took a dark turn. I'm sorry, I should not have called it a factory. Oh, this just foreshadows how this vault's gonna be referenced on my channel. Oh no. Oh, I'm in a lot of discomfort right now with this. Oh, no. Oh, bro, why did I call it that? I could have called it anything but the factory, but that's uncomfortable. Bruh. If I had a better editing software, I'd edit that out, but I don't. So that's a blooper. That's staying in here. Oh, bruh. Yeah, so none of the other males are. This is. Hey, at least this isn't all female dwellers and 1 male dweller. That's something, right? I forget which Fallout vault that was, but. Yeah, at least that isn't that. I mean, it's just as bad as those, but this is come on. At least the vault's gonna end quickly. This isn't gonna be dragged on for months on end. There's not much going on here, but yeah, I mean, we could do a quest or 2, but I don't know what to start on. I think the best thing we can do right now is Bottle and Cappy, but we might not have enough Nuke or Call of Quantum to get us by. We may have to do other quests since the wait on that. Oh, great. I'm getting a feral ghoul attack on my Volt Zero. Yeah, I'm playing it real time here. While I'm waiting for them to, make babies. I'm sorry, I keep flashing back that scene in Battlestar Galactica where, I don't remember if it's, Adama or, if it's Adama or, Admiral Captain Adama um, or the president, who's a school teacher. It's complicated, but they had to quote, "We got to start making babies," because the fleet at the time was in a bad spot population-wise, and they wanted more babies. And if I'm going to be perfectly honest, they were lucky that they made it to Earth. They made it to Earth, although they had to find a new Earth because the old one was nuked. And so, yeah. Sorry if there's spoilers for those who doesn't watch it, but yeah, the ending is I cried for the ending because I'm not going to go too deep into it. I don't really want to bring up my personal life on my YouTube channel just yet, because we're just starting out, and I think it would turn a lot of people away. I don't know, it might bring people closer with me, but it might turn other people away. I may open up in a later video going over a few things about me. Oh shit. Come on. Yeah, that's under control. That is under control. There's going to be a lot of disasters in this vault starting out. Thankfully, we're only going to have to deal with fires, rad roaches, and maybe mole rats for the time being. We are going to have to start questing. We are going to have to do a bunch of other stuff, because right now we are not well equipped. And speaking of not well equipped, I'm not sending him out. I can't send any dwellers out at the moment because we do not have enough caps. We have to wait until we get the mysterious stranger to bring us a bunch of caps, so that requires us to actually play. We can AFK here for a bit, but I'm maintaining my other vault, to be honest. Because it's been around long enough that I know it's not gonna die on me suddenly. There's a gun behind every dweller in that vault. I'm not even joking. The U.S. military, if they tried to raid that vault, it would be, it'd be hell for Marines to get in there. And I have, a super duper mart. Let's go in. We're gonna be sending dweller. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a random dweller. Let's find someone with a good endurance. Nah, we can't send him out. He's off the table. Alright. Well, we have her. We're gonna go ahead and do another one. I'm gonna send you out to the wasteland. I really hope they don't die. They're gonna find a weapon before they do die. I'm multitasking here, by the way. The reason we have all the guns up there is because that's where most enemies are gonna come from. Aside from, well, actually, hold on. All right, I'm back. I just had to go get something to eat because I was starving. Um, all right. I'm hoping I'm gonna send another couple of dwellers out. Yeah, you can see where I'm taking this, okay? And this is a horrible idea, but this is content we're making, and I don't. I am. Yeah, this is horrible. I don't know how else to say it, but this is just gross what we're doing. It's not even. It's just some people. This would just be funny as hell, but. Oh boy, we have a raider attack. Well, I hope we get some new weapons from these guys. Otherwise, we're fucked. For the time being. I'm just glad we only have, yeah, they're not going to be making it through. I'm just hoping we get an alright weapon from them. Don't expect much from these raiders, especially early on, but any weapon, even rusty, is going to be an advantage. We want a gun on every single dweller. Thankfully, we have him with a flamethrower. As you can see, they are very dramatic about their deaths. This is a problem in Fallout Shelter, actually. Because what it means is they will, until they actually fall dead, we'll keep it. That's strength 3 military fatigues anyways. You, sir, get military fatigues. Wait, well, who had the sci-fi fan outfit? Doesn't that give... No. Intelligence, yeah, it gives intelligence. It's a reference to Star Trek, guys. It's a Star Trek reference. Kind of. I don't remember the exact in-lore universe, but it is a gentle nod. Who else can we afford to... We're not having those two. They're... Yeah, they're armed. I'm just making sure. Yeah, I wish they had more discoverable areas, and as far as the broadcast towers are concerned, I wish those were actually a discoverable area where you could actually go in and, you know, have a poke around and whatnot. But nope, that is apparently not a thing in this game, and I am... Oh, actually, we do not want him down there. We're gonna have him over here with these two. Yeah, they have an enhanced BB gun. I do not feel like rushing any of the things. The problem with rushing in this game is if you fail, especially at this early game, it can either make or break the run. And I am not going to risk it. It is too risky, and even though the gain would be immense, the drawbacks to it are just too numerous. And I am honestly waiting for um he's armed. Todd, why don't you go out into the wasteland? We aren't wasting Nuka-Cola Quantum. That guy's gonna be out there for 7 minutes. I'm sending him out there because he has a weapon, and he's gonna get a lot farther than the other guy is going to. The other guy is just gonna flop dead if he doesn't find a weapon, and at most it's gonna be a rusty weapon, which isn't gonna be much help either. Time to go back into my other vault while we wait. Yeah, I wish I could split screen this, but I can't. Again, I could get an app to do it, but I'm not going to because that's just too much work. Yeah, so basically, where we sit now, we're gonna have to wait a bit. We're gonna have to wait a bit for these. For this stuff to happen. I know, we're doing questionable things. Dude doesn't actually look half bad in that outfit. I'm just gonna say that right off the bat. Let's keep an eye on this guy. Yeah, we don't have any pets in the vault yet. That's gonna come later. Unfortunately, if this were mobile, I would have by now definitely played an ad or something, used the ad break thingy that's in it, but at the same time I can't because this is PC and it does not support that. I'm 90% sure that on the Mac version it does, but I could be wrong. I just do not know. I only know about the PC, the mobile, and I already know that the console versions do not have ads. I think it's just the mobile and maybe the Mac version, but I could be wrong about that. Yeah, so I'm going to end the video here. I'm going to continue playing this. Um, Continue playing this on my own, off camera, so we can get a little bit farther. But you get the idea on what's going to be going on down here, and how we're going to be running this god awful experiment, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. I hope you suffer with me, but yeah. Thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next video. For those wondering, a lot of my videos that I do are purely improvised. I mean, I have goals and series in mind, but a lot of the work that I do, I have to improvise on the fly because my editing skills are kind of rusty. And um, if I'm going to be perfectly honest here, um, I don't have a good video editor. I'm running on a very budget video editor, and if I can get my channel monetized, I can get more stuff for you guys. And frankly, I'd accept donations, but it's a whole other can of worms. I don't feel like sharing my actual address, and I don't have a PO box set up. So yeah. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video.